Hi everyone, welcome to a different video here. Today I wanted to dedicate this video to the YouTuber Daisuke Beppu. Yes, indeed. Daisuke is a friend of mine. I consider him a great friend and a fellow YouTuber, and I wanted to take the time today to make a video about Daisuke and his channel, and as a thank you, and also just as a kind of a video to recommend so much, recommend his channel, Daisuke's channel, and just to kind of discuss his channel and Daisuke himself. And yes, I've known Daisuke for around about a year now. I think it was June last year that we kind of met, and it was actually regarding the Police Academy films. So that was great, kind of finding another fan of the series, and he commented, and it all went from there. I checked his channel out, and yes, was just wowed so much by his channel, and I was just constantly, when going through his videos, just kind of surprised more and more, and just in awe of his content, how great his content is, and just how enjoyable, to hear his opinion. It's always enjoyable, and always, the content he kind of produces, and the consistency, the length of his videos, it really is quite the treat. And of course, so many videos he makes on the Criterion Collection, and also just other films, other content. His John Carpenter ranking, his series that he's done very recently. He finished that. That was just one of the most enjoyable things that I can talk about on YouTube. Really wonderful stuff, and his content is so vast, and he's such an expert, in different areas. The Criterion Collection, I was just wowed, constantly, and I've just really loved being kind of a part of his channel, and the film community, and what he's done for the film community in particular. He's really brought many people, many people together. Of course, he actually done a dedicated video to my channel a while back now, but of course he's done this for so many people, and I think that's a wonderful way to use YouTube, to take the time to actually kind of recommend and talk about, and kind of bring attention to particular channels. I think that's really wonderful. So I would just like to thank Daisuke, of course, my friend Daisuke, fellow YouTuber. I really am so thankful, and I've loved getting to know you, and of course discussing films. It's been great, and of course it will continue, no doubt, and I look forward to all of your content. And I just wanted to say a big thank you to Daisuke, and yes, to talk about his channel. Very recently, he started. Daisuke started, of course, these live streams in regards to the James Bond films, and of course he's done live streams for so long now, but he just started doing actual James Bond live streams, and of course On Her Majesty's Secret Service was the first kind of James Bond live stream. I took part in this the other day now, and it was such an enjoyable experience. Of course, it's a film that I truly love, and this is something that I don't find as well. Really, it's live streams on James Bond films, and of course he plans, I believe, to kind of go through the entire series. So that is a treat. I regard it as a treat to any Bond fan out there. So of course, if you are a Bond fan, James Bond fan, I couldn't recommend this more. I think going through all of these films potentially, and this was a over 3 hours of a live stream. So I appreciate this so much. This undertaking, and to get that, to get 3 hours of a James Bond film. Of course, his next film, I believe he plans to do, is The Living Daylights, of course, the first Timothy Dalton Bond in '87. So that is something. I look forward to all these videos. It really is something else, and I wanted to kind of mention specifically that kind of James Bond series of live streams. Of course, and of course he does so many live streams. Daisuke, he's done many live streams. And he's got kind of a schedule. I can't believe he's actually got a schedule of these live streams. Over kind of the kind of near future period, perhaps. He's got many different films, variety of films, and of course to add to that now is the James Bond films. So if you are a James Bond fan, I can't recommend this more. This is really one of the most essential kind of events that's going on. To see this and to take part in a live stream, it's very different to watching a review. That would be great, of course, but to actually take part in a live stream with other fans, perhaps of any film, but to see James Bond live streams really is something that I'm so thankful to Daisuke for, and I've loved every moment of that. That first James Bond live stream, and if you are a fan, please feel free to check out Daisuke's channel. I will leave a link in the description. So all you have to do is simply click on the link, and it will take you to his channel, and from there you can see all of his content, and you can see, of course, his James Bond live stream that he's done very recently, and just all his content. So you can check his channel out, and yes, hopefully we can bring even more kind of Bond fans to this kind of series, to this event, to actually take part live and discuss, live, of course, about these films. Yes, of course, I do know many people as well, through Daisuke's channel. Of course, when he recommended my channel, I met many great people. I'm very thankful for that as well. To Daisuke for meeting very passionate cinema fans, and we've had great times discussing. I know exactly who they are, and of course at the same time there may be some people who are unaware of Daisuke's channel. So this is why I wanted to do this as well, to bring as many people, of course, to his channel, to kind of join this kind of undertaking, to take part in this, and to discuss Bond in a respectful manner. It really is exciting, and of course it's a wonderful gift from Daisuke himself. And of course I look forward to all of his content, and of course hopefully you viewers, of course, can check out his content, and hopefully we will see you maybe in the live streams, and yes, just his videos in general. He has got, for me, I must say, it really is the most enjoyable, I personally think, YouTube channel out there. In regards to cinema, it just is. For me, I'm always wowed by his content, and he's a great friend of mine, and I always have great discussions with Daisuke. And yes, I wanted to say, yes, this in the video. Thank you, Daisuke, for everything you've done for my channel, of course, and for bringing these gifts, to offer these gifts and to share them with us viewers, fans of cinema, of course now fans of James Bond in particular, and we can talk about these films live, which is just, it really is a treat, and especially at the moment, it's something that can very much uplift the kind of the mood, of course, and yes, it's something really wonderful, and I look forward to continuing our discussions. And yes, if you haven't seen Daisuke's channel, please feel free. No pressure, of course, but feel free to check his channel out. I'll leave a very simple link in the description. So yes, just to click on that, and it takes you straight to his channel. And yes, of course, it all goes from there. You'll hopefully discover the great content, just like I did. And yes, of course, many people, as I say, that may not have seen or heard of Daisuke's channel can now check his channel out, and I'm just bringing the kind of awareness for this wonderful channel. And yes, thank you, Daisuke, for every bit of support that you've given me, the mentions, the video, specific video, and just the pleasure of discussing the thing that I love the most, which is cinema. So that's it for now, of course. I just really wanted to kind of tonight to make this video, of course. And yes, once again, a big thank you to Daisuke for everything he's done. And yes, of course, as I say, I will leave a very simple, hopefully, link in the description, of course. And then you just simply click on that, and it will take you to his channel, and you can see his wonderful content. And then, of course, hopefully you can join us if you want in these live streams, particularly of course the James Bond live streams, and share your thoughts, to bring everyone together. And yes, it'd be great to hopefully one day see more and more people in these discussions. And yes, just a kind of a mention here, of course, and a big thank you to Daisuke. So yes, I'll leave that in the description, and as I say, it will take you to his channel. And yes, of course, I'll be back very soon, for some more videos. And yes, as always, take care, of course. And yes, thanks for watching.